Hi guys, my name's Andy. Most of you would know me as one of the co-directors of the charity with Stuart. I'm also here with David today, and this video is to introduce a part of David's role to the wider organisation and how that can benefit you guys as facilitators, but also for myself to kind of just acknowledge and own some of the things that we could improve on as a charity and the things we're putting in place to make sure that your experience as a facilitator isn't just brilliant in Circle, but it's brilliant outside of Circle. And I know from listening to our staff and volunteers and the facilitators throughout the charity, that communication every single year is the one thing that we can definitely do better. And I want to hold my hands up now and say, you know, we're going to start doing things completely differently from this moment onwards when it comes to how we communicate with you. So we're going to be introducing a couple of things over the coming months, and one is the start of a Pride in Craft where, and David is going to touch what that looks like and what that means, but it's a monthly workshop where we give you practical tools and skills which you've been crying out for the last couple of years. And this isn't just esoteric teachings on how to hold space. This is the nuts and bolts of facilitating. So it's the scripts, it's the boundaries, it's the safeguarding, it's the things that we need to know every single week to be confident and capable facilitators. And it's an area we haven't really focused on, and we're changing that, and with the introduction of David and his role. So there's going to be monthly workshops where we focus on the nuts and bolts of how to be a facilitator. And then to add on to that, and something that I'm very passionate about, is to make you guys aware of what's happening throughout Mentel every month. So I'm going to piggyback on the back of David's Pride in Craft workshop and then give a 20-minute leadership update. And you can request what you want to know about the charity, but I'm going to use that 20 minutes to just give you an update on all the projects that we're working on, changes that are happening from staff and volunteers, to the exciting opportunities that are coming our way, and I might even touch on the finances if I have time. And all that is designed is just to give you more context so you feel more connected to what's going on with the charity month by month. So when we give you an update, it doesn't just feel like it's coming out the blue. So I'm now going to pass on to David to maybe talk about the workshop and the Pride in Craft and what that may or may not look like. So David, I'll let you explain.
Yeah, thanks, Andy. Yeah, so this program has come about because Mentel kind of holds two things at once. One of them being that the work that you guys are doing week in, week out in Circle is powerful and life-changing. And then on the other side of the coin, that we can always be improving and we can always be learning. We know that the best facilitators are the ones that stay curious about their practice and reflect on it. That's what in the handbook we call beginner's mind. And look, I'm by no means the best facilitator out there. We've got people in this network with years and years of experience. So my great hope for this program is that we create an environment where we can share that experience and expertise and skills. And that really excites me. So the general kind of shape of it is split into 5 domains. So we're going to start with, and these are all things you'll recognize: framing the space, listening, responding, holding, and supporting. And these are all things that you're already doing each week in Circle, just deliberately named so that we can work on them together. So yeah, as Andy says, each month we're going to have a workshop. So this is not lectures, this is facilitators getting together to practice. We're also going to have weekly themes, so I'll be dropping stuff into Connect Team. Again, this isn't homework, this is something to think about kind of as you're on your way into Circle, maybe something to carry with you. And maybe even once a year, we'll all get together in person and have kind of a fun day of it as well. So I'm really excited about it. And we're going to start with script practice, so framing. We all know that if something in the script doesn't get enough emphasis or it's missed, we're really likely to see that in the Circle. So if I forget to mention keeping the space free from advice, I know I'm going to see more advice. So it's such an integral part of what we do, but we get so little time to practice it.
Yeah.
You watch as a support, and then there you are in the lead seat having a go in real life. So it'd be really nice to have an opportunity to practice that, either to memorize it if it's new to you, or to start making it your own.
Yeah.
So I'm really excited.
So when's the date of the next?
We don't know yet.
So, but it will be coming up in
Couple of
June,
weeks,
right?
yeah.
So we're going to be announcing the date of the first workshop in June. So just keep your eyes on connecting with that. It will be online. It's an hour, is that right,
Yep.
David? So it's an hour workshop, and I'll be coming on for 20 minutes before that just to give a leadership update. We will record them. But this is about practice, so I strongly recommend that if you can make it, actually come to these sessions to practice, because that's what they're designed for. They're not really designed to re-watch on a recording. Maybe the leadership update might be useful to re-watch, but the stuff that David's teaching is very much in real time. And guys, like I said, this is the start of a journey. We're changing course in terms of how we want to communicate with you. We've listened, and it's now time to put the wheels in motion for the next step change for Mental, which is the most exciting change in this charity's history, coming up to our 10-year birthday next year. So thanks for watching, and look forward to seeing you at our first Pride in Craft workshop. Have a great rest of the week and a weekend.
Thanks, guys.
Bye.